Look here, listen, guys. It seems that there would be some new isekai slop that is the talk of the town, and this time it comes in the form of Lord of Mysteries. And I'm gonna break it down for you as to why this anime is complete trash, and if you like this, you're a low IQ idiot. You're probably only doing so because your favorite reaction channel says it's amazing, and because you're a sheep that has no independent thinking skills. You people are pathetic, you need to get a life, and you need to get a job, okay? But guys, Lord of Mysteries is just terrible isekai slop, just god awful. Like, of course, you know, we still have isekai in the year of our Lord 2025, and of course this is one of the top trending animes of the summer season because the average anime fan is a complete fucking moron. And you can't realize the giant, glaring, gaping plot holes and plot problems right in front of you. So let me explain the issues of this anime to you, okay? You're gonna watch this entire video because you're so obsessed, but you're not going to change your mind at all, and you're not going to actually open your ears and listen to the points that are being presented to you because you're a petty little bitch and a fucking freak. So guys, Lord of Mysteries, the plot makes no fucking sense, guys. It's just complete garbage. So guys, within the first 5 minutes of this anime, it ruins itself. It fucking ruins itself. So basically, you have this guy who transmigrates, right? They love using that word in this anime. He transmigrates, he transports into this body of this guy in this other world. So this guy is from Earth, but he gets isekai basically into this guy named Klein who's in this other world, right? And the anime is showing through this fucking exposition. And by the way, guys, this anime has so much fucking exposition. It should be called Lord of Exposition Dumps because, my god, it just tries to throw so much information at you and be so complex and convoluted and act like it's this highly intellectual anime when no, it's just for complete fucking idiots who like to stroke themselves off. Pseudo intellectuals because they have no real actual intellectual traits, they have no education, they have no critical thinking skills, right? So guys, this guy transmigrates into this dude Klein, and it gets revealed that Klein just fucking killed himself. He just put a bullet in his fucking head. He just put a bullet hole in his fucking forehead, right? But this guy transmigrates into this body and, oh, he's good as new. The bullet hole just heals itself. This guy comes back to life. What? Are you kidding me? Guys, I'm not fucking joking. This is actually what happens within the first 5 minutes of the anime. And that's where I'm like, okay, I'm putting my hands up and I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out because any reasonable person, any intellectual anime viewer will see that and go, okay, this anime is complete slop. You just pulled the biggest ass pull and biggest plot armor moment ever, right? But of course these slack-jawed apes don't care. Of course these casuals don't care. Of course these idiots that just are sheep don't care. Guys, you have massive plot armor within the first 5 minutes, which takes away from the entirety of the show, but of course no one cares and no one's going to talk about it. How the fuck is that possible? You can try to explain it. Oh, well, dude, come on, there's magic in this show. There's magic in this show. It's going to get explained later. I don't give a fuck. It's retarded. This guy killed himself, but somehow he comes back to life because the main character transmigrates into his body. Absolutely fucking retarded. If you try to defend this, if you try to excuse it, you're an idiot. You can go ahead and write me your paragraph. You can go ahead and write me your book in the comment section because you're a butthurt little bitch. But just know I don't care, alright? No one's reading that. You need to get a life and you need to get a job, okay? So, strike one, you're out, right? And then you have all this exposition and these info dumps, yet the world building sucks, and you get this boring ass power system that lacks depth. Oh, we have sequence 9 to 1, and you know, the lower the number it is, you get more powerful. It's just like, bro, who cares? Like, why are you revealing all this information? I'm fucking asleep. I'm falling asleep while you're dumping all this information to me. Yet the world building is still fucking lackluster. The characters are still shit. They have no development. They all lack depth. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. This anime is fucking trash. If you like it, please go outside, guys. Oh, and by the way, guys, when the main character transports into Klein's body, Klein's sister comes into the room, right? And it's fucking hilarious because she acts like she didn't just hear the gunshot to fucking unalive himself. And she also ignores the blood in the room and the broken fucking mirror in the room. Like, what the fuck, bro? What are we doing here, guys? Like, how do you just write this? Well, how do you write this slop? And of course, you have all these idiots sucking it off and falling in line like the good little sheep they are. And no one calls it out except a few people, except channels with integrity like me. You people are pathetic, man. I mean, my god, this anime is just so fucking garbage. The characters are garbage, no development or personality. Like I said, you know, Klein, you know nothing about this guy. I mean, you are giving these flashbacks of this character that's technically dead, but you have this main character who is Klein now, but you know nothing about the guy who currently inhabits Klein's body. It's fucking stupid. It's garbage. Which, by the way, guys, doesn't this all beg the question of what actually happened to the original Klein? Since death doesn't happen in this anime, right? Since we can just resurrect randomly, right? Since all this plot armor and bullshit excuses what would actually be Klein's death, right? So where did the original Klein go? Oh, but of course that doesn't matter, and we can't ask that question because, oh yeah, well, of course the original Klein's dead. I mean, come on, man. I mean, he just killed himself. But of course, this new guy in Klein's body is alive. What? But of course, you people refuse to think with logic and rationality, and that would make too much sense, right? So whatever, I guess. Fuck the original Klein. Fuck that scrub. He can't come back to life, but this new one can. Get the fuck out of here. And actually, let me give this anime credit before we move on, because even though this is isekai slop, guys, I'll at least give it some credit, because the main character, Klein, he was actually trying to at least get back to Earth. He was trying to get back to his original world. He tries to do that, but of course he drops that almost immediately to go run off and go play superhero with these Beyonders. That's what, like, the superheroes are called in the show. It's fucking stupid. And of course, you know, I'm sure later on he's just going to keep questing with them, and of course power scaling. That's really what this anime comes down to. It's going to be power scaling and fucking garbage fights, and we already have seen that because he learns the power system in like episode 2, I think, and then of course he scales up so fast and he goes and fights these people, and you know the plot armor is going to be insane because, like I said, you know, if he can come back from putting a bullet in his fucking dome, of course, you know he's not going to die in this anime, right? You know, there's no risk, there's no threat, there's no danger, right? And going back to the garbage fights and the garbage plot armor here, guys, the plot armor is ridiculous. And this relates to the power system, guys, because a lot of the info dumping in this garbage-ass anime known as Lord of Mysteries was about the power system. And Klein has to spend this time learning the powers, and he chooses this one called the Seer, right? And you would think it would take all this time to master these skills and hone his abilities, but of course fucking not, right? He literally just accelerates his power level basically fucking instantly, right? Like, I think it's in episode 2 is the introduction of the power system, and then in episode 3, he's fighting this fucking clown, and that brings me to the clown fight, guys. The clown fight is terrible. People are sucking that off. Oh, the animation's amazing. And guys, the animation art style are complete fucking trash in this anime. If you think the animation is amazing, if you think the art style is amazing, you need to get your fucking eyes checked. Like, seriously, you might have actual problems with your vision if you think this is good. And this is one of those animes like Solo Leveling where these idiots and morons like to suck it off because, oh, the animation's amazing, the art style's amazing, oh my god, aura farming, oh, this anime just silenced the haters. You know what, all these fucking loser ass reaction channels, you know, their cringy ass language that they use to indoctrinate their sheep, right? It's fucking pathetic, it's pitiful, right? But guys, there's this clown fight in episode 3 where Klein and this group of Beyonders that he joins, because, you know, these Beyonders recruit him, of course, instantly because the plot basically requires it, even though they're trying to, like, run this investigation. They're trying to solve this mystery, I guess, with, like, some book or whatever. It's fucking boring. I don't know. I fell asleep during it. And they recruit Klein, of course, because the plot requires it. But guys, with this clown fight, Klein fights this clown with this group of Beyonders, and there's a point in this fight where his entire group gets frozen in time by this clown. And Klein is able to escape it because his power, you know, he's the special one. He has these powers to where he can get out of this fucking frozen in time state, right? But it's so stupid because this clown attacks the group, Klein's group, because he's trying to get this book, right, from this boss that they just slayed. Klein and his group just slayed this boss to get this book. I guess it's powerful or whatever. So the clown wants it, right? And the clown, he has to know that the group has this book, right? They just picked it up off of the monster that they just defeated. But the clown, for some reason, decides to make a deal with Klein while they're all frozen in fucking time. Klein and his group are frozen in fucking time. And this clown presents him with this offer to where, hey, I'll let you go and I'll let your friends go if you give me this book. I'm like, bro, you just fucked up his entire squad. You could kill Klein right now, but instead you're going to give him this offer to where, hey, hand over this book and I'll let you go. Why the fuck would you not just kill him and take the book? I mean, you just saw them fighting this monster, and you saw that they had the book. Why the fuck are you trying to make a deal? It makes no sense. Well, what would be the point of that? What would be the point of that? Seriously, bro. I mean, guys, the writing is just god-awful, but of course these casual sheep idiots will sit here and try to excuse this. These slack-jawed, knuckle-walking, neurodivergent, smooth-brained apes will sit here and excuse this. I'm just sick of you people. You people are disgusting. You need to stop watching anime. You have ruined this industry for real fans like myself. and other intellectuals on this channel, guys. So, Lord of Mysteries is complete trash. If you think it's good, you need serious help, you need psychological evaluation, and you probably belong in Arkham Asylum because you're engaging in some deviant behavior. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. The reason you guys act like this, you behave like this, is because you have terrible interpersonal skills, you have god-awful intrapersonal skills, and because you're a low IQ, neurodivergent, knuckle-walking caveman. So you sit here and you think that this behavior is okay when really you're getting nowhere in life, and really you're conforming to society and these people around you. You're trying to fit in with a group of morons. Why would you try to model your life after some garbage ass reaction channel who sits here and stretches their videos out to 8 minutes so they can maximize ad revenue off of your fucking dumbass? When they don't actually care about the anime, they just say it's amazing and they just parrot the popular consensus to make money off of your fucking dumbass. What is wrong with you? You people need to wake up, man. I don't know how many times I can tell it to you people, but clearly you aren't getting the message. So let me continue to reiterate it to you. And you can say, oh, well, why do you have to insult people? Why do you have to insult people, bro? You act like you're better than everybody. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit here and pretend that we're on the same intellectual level when you're sitting here not actually liking anime, not actually critically thinking about the shows you're watching, but just doing it because you want to fit in and you want to get some clout or some satisfaction or some value in your worthless, pathetic life? While I'm actually sitting out here spitting the truth, preaching the real? See, that's the difference between you and me. And guys, when an intellectual like me stands next to a child like you, it's obvious as to which way to reasonable and rational people who they're going to side with. Because some of us have critical thinking skills, and you clearly lack that, guys. So, nonetheless, guys, Lord of Mysteries is trash. Summer anime is complete shit so far. So, guys, in conclusion, Lord of Mysteries is very boring. It's so fucking boring. I mean, my God, it's like it should win a Crunchyroll Anime Award next year for being so fucking boring. Let's be real. The pacing is awful in this anime. And it's one of those weird situations, because I've seen some reviews where people are like, okay, yeah, this is convoluted and confusing because they keep doing these info dumps, right? And it feels like the pacing's super fast because it just throws all this information at you and you're trying to keep up, right? But then really I was thinking about it and I'm like, actually no, this pacing's pretty slow because nothing is really happening in the story. They're just trying to make it seem like a lot is happening because they info dump so much at you and they give so much exposition to you. But really, nothing's happening in the story, guys. You know, they're going to drag out the fucking mystery and they're going to go to this like episodic bullshit routine with these episodes. It's just going to be the formula of, oh, Klein gets a clue, goes to this place and fights someone. I can already see that's the direction it's going, guys. So, the pacing is awful. The art and animation is awful, guys. And most importantly, the plot is terrible and the characters are terrible. I mean, none of these characters are memorable. None of them have any development. None of them have any personality, guys. The anime is complete fucking shit, alright? Let's be real. There's really nothing good about this anime, but of course it's getting sucked off by casuals and reaction channels because, well, you know, that's their status quo. That's what benefits them. And it's time for you people to wake up and stop being a peasant and stop living underneath the boot of these garbage-ass anime channels and being a tool for them, okay? It's time to level up your thinking and become an independent thinker and a actual individual, okay? God, you people are fucking pathetic. But I do hope you get it together so that we can make this industry great again. But that's probably not going to happen because, I mean, you people have driven this 6 feet under already. And death is somewhat of a permanent thing, so it's going to be hard to pull this one out of the grave. But we'll see what we can do. And nonetheless, we'll have fun while doing it. So, guys, by the way, this is a Chinese anime. And you know what they say about China, guys. China #1. Well, certainly not in this fucking case.